Gang, we have reached episode 10 of the Toadieypq series. There is a lot of expansion for us to do today. I hope that you have been enjoying the series so far. I certainly have been enjoying building this city with you guys. I definitely think it has become my favorite city that I have put together so far. So just a quick moment to say thank you for sharing your time with me. But enough mushy stuff, let's get into building up this new area. Now, this is episode 10, and we have not put down services together in a while, so I thought that we maybe could do that. This is the road layout that we've done. I've done all of the giveaways, that kind of thing. There's a good enough road hierarchy going on. This is a cargo station. This is a passenger station, and I have a little bit of a plan of what we are going to put where. I'm thinking with this being cargo, we can have this be focused on commercial anyways, and definitely want just high density housing over here. Other than that, I think we can wing it together, but like I said, we definitely need some services. So for garbage, yeah, we are going to need some garbage happening over here. Maybe what we can do is we can put a wee road right here that will act as a service road. So let me get this up and we will turn snapping back on, please. And I'm going to just build it actually right out here, put the giveaways, and then let's get some garbage processing happening up here. So what do we want? This BTB City Recycle does seem to have quite like it does feel like the cost of it versus what it does is pretty in favor of us, of the player, but you know what, I am okay with that. Let's place it down here. Does that actually fit under that? It does. That's really cool. What we're gonna do is grab this pillar though and scooch it over here. I guess we want it to come up a little bit. Great. And then what else do we want that provides pollution? I feel like there's one more thing. No, you know what? This is gonna sound really bad, but I'm thinking of death care. Whoops. So let's go to hospitals first. Let's get a big hospital in here somewhere. We've already used this one. I love this hospital. Let us do... Okay, I just want to show this asset off. I don't remember downloading this, but look at the patient capacity for $32 a week. I won't use that one. That's where I'll draw my line at the cheaty assets. All right, let's put down this rehab center. It has it's got a big enough area of effect, and it kind of fits like way too perfectly in here not to use it. I think you've heard me say that before. So we will put it right down there. And then there was one that I saw that I wanted to use. I would like to try to use this university hospital because it's got a cool little feature where it goes like over top of the road like that. So where can we use it? I'm going to say, but I'm just also trying to watch the green and how much coverage it has. I'm gonna put it right there. And then I want one more for this area. I'm going to try this small hospital over here. I'm trying to kind of get the cost of these things down a little bit because we are actually not making money right now. So I'm gonna put that one over there. And then we do need death care as well. So for death care, I'm going to come over here and put down this modern cemetery. So it's gonna go there. And then I am just going to use these super crematoriums because they work, it's easy, don't have to think on it too hard. So I'm gonna put one over there, and then I'm gonna come over this way and do, yes, that one right there. Fire. I don't have nearly enough fire assets. I'm just throwing that out there. Guys, if you have a fire hall that looks a little bit more modern and it's got like a higher capacity, right? Like these ones with the fire engine 25, please let me know what it is in the comments. But as it stands, I'm just gonna put down a couple of these. Police, kind of the same story as fire. I don't have nearly enough, so I'm going to do kind of the same thing and maybe use the same asset more than once. I like to put them side by side. I don't know, it just works for me. And then why don't I do a medium one over here? Cool. Now, schooling. We actually have, like, as far as straight up capacity goes, we've got more than enough. Like, look at the top left, eligible versus capacity for the elementary and the high school. They're crazy, right? But if we don't put any schools over here, it's not going to be good, because then these guys will have to travel and la da da da. So let us figure out what we are going to do. So this Toronto Elementary School 3, it's going to go right there for all of these people. And then let's also do an elementary school over here. I love these Toronto ones. I just use them all the time. And that one is gonna go there. And do I want a school over here? Maybe. That's how we can kind of work with things, is I won't put an elementary school over there, but let's go to the high schools. Toronto High School 9. Let's put it, oh wow, it does fit really nicely in there. What about that? I'm just gonna come out. That actually, if we can just kind of not trick, but scooch this out this way a little bit. Yeah, all right, that looks good. And then of course parks, and I'm just going to get those down real quick for you guys. I have put in parks and I have put in metro lines as well. Where is metro? I'll show you like this. So I've brought this one out and around here, and then I just kind of added this metro stop into a loop that already existed. And I did a train line between this station and our main train station over here. And we are about to be losing quite a bit of money, so we need to get some zoning in. Over here, I am going to start zoning with the high density residential. Now there is the metro line there. So let's just do this. And I know I often preach about not zoning while on pause, and today is going to be that exception because we have so much money that we need to make up via taxes from these people. So we may encounter a death wave later, and we will accept that fate should it happen. So let's get all of this zoned in here. Do some along this way, and I'm not doing any district along here because I'm curious kind of what'll zone in without any district. So we will see. And then I am also going to zone in some commercial over here because this is intended to be a bit of a shopping district. Now, with that being said, is there any sort of like kind of exciting building we can put down here? Some of these ones are really neat. Shopping center with cinema. Oh wow, it costs $12.80 a week though. Let's do station department store. Yeah, okay. That sounds fun. Let's put it right in there. And does it? No, actually that fits really nice. All right, cool. And I'm gonna grab this high-rise office building and I'm gonna put it over here. Yeah, it fits really nicely right in there. We will probably end up zoning some offices kind of in and around as well anyways. So we're gonna do kind of my usual mix of high and low density over here. Trying to remember which ones are the main roads. This is the biggest main road. These also could be considered a main road. I don't know what, I want to do something fun over here. I'm not sure. I also definitely want to get some footpaths crossing the river, so that will be something we do together. What do we think? Do we just do it and press unpause? I'm a little nervous. Okay, let's see what we get. Oh wow, we are already down to like no demand. Awesome. So what I think I'm gonna do, because we're losing so much money, is I'm going to come over here and start turning some of these off because yeah, we're losing a couple dollars, my friends. So let's make these ones not in use, and I'm gonna leave that one. We will focus on filling in the other areas instead. Okay, so you guys are all turned off. Good. That will help us a little bit. But we just basically have to wait for some demand to come in. While we wait for that demand, okay, so we've got the commercial zoned over here. Excellent. I am going to fill in a little bit more. Let's figure out where we want these paths to go. So I am coming over here. I would like to turn snapping off, please. And there are so many places where I would like to get some pathing in. These ones that go at the end of a street, I like to use this one, the green pedestrian street, and I just go from here to here, and it generally lines up okay. But as always, I like to touch it up. And I do this in probably a few places. Yeah, so see along here, there's no way for the pedestrians to get from this street to this street, right? So I might as well put one over here and put one over here. Line them up. There are so many places where this is going to be useful. Earlier I mentioned wanting to do the pedestrian overpasses like over the river, so let's get that happening as well. I think we're just gonna choose this one. These pedestrian overcrossing assets are typically beautiful. I'm going to line them up with where this intersection and this intersection are so that people can, you know, cross and go where they need to go. I'm just trying to think. I like to cross the river at like as much of a 90 as possible, I guess you would say. And then I'll just bring it down right to the street, I guess. And we can do the same thing over here. Cool, let's see how that looks. Hey, that doesn't look bad, does it? I'm gonna make sure that they are all the same height. They probably are, but let's bring them all to that height. Oh, that looks even better. Yeah, I'm very okay with this. And then how's this lining up? Just fine. And over here, we can scooch him a little bit this way. Awesome. Now I want to use that same path and I want to do, where was it? Over here. I feel like we have some opportunity, right? Because they can't walk along the highway, but I want to be able to have them go from over here to over here. I'm just trying to figure out where the best place is for that to happen. Hey, what are you guys angry about? Not enough raw materials. You know what I've done? Oh, guys, I've done it again, where I put down too many trees and I have made the farming area go away. Oh, that's really tough. Okay, but there aren't even that many trees over here? I'm gonna pause the game. I'm going to delete just these buildings. And then in here, I'm going to go to generic industry and just put down a couple generic industry buildings to get us through this trying time. Okay, cool. All right, yeah, sorry guys, but please, you know, make me money. Speaking of making money, we are in need of more commercial. So these guys are doing their thing. Great. I guess we could do high density up here. And then we can start to sprinkle commercial down this way as well. That will make sense. And of course, these guys will want some places to shop, so we might as well give them a little bit of commercial. Let's do this over here. Yeah, and so I was wondering if this was gonna happen. With this being the only interchange that people can get on and off, it's going to get rather busy. Once we unlock this area, we will definitely have something coming off of the highway letting us get into the city from there, but there's just not much we can do about it yet. It might be worth upgrading this to a 3-lane road though. Maybe at least here? Yeah, why don't we do that? So let's go to our 3-lane roads. We could just grab, oh, I would like one with the yellow lines though, right? Okay, let's just do this and, oh, actually, no, we'll do the one with, yeah. So if I upgrade here, and then we can leave that one as a 2, okay, right? Yes, and then if we do just this, it should be that simple, shouldn't it? I think that's all right. Now, I don't want these guys going straight, do I? They're not allowed to go straight. So if we come in here, you all must turn left. Oh, or right. Oh, right. Yes, that's how that works. And then same thing over here. You must turn left or right. You can't go straight. We'll let that go for a little bit, see how it works. Traffic management, not my #1 skill, but we'll get there. Oh yeah, I also wanted to do a walkway here. Oh, there's just so much I want to do. Yes, so why don't we grab a different path? Let's grab the nice trade school path, and I am going to delete this house. Goodbye, I'm sorry. And going to come right out the middle of it. Great. Let's unzone these for, yeah, oh, just these ones. I don't know. Is that a 2? It is. Awesome. And then I definitely want this path to go down a fair bit. So I'm gonna bring that node closer and push it down. Same thing here. I'm gonna push down a little bit and we'll just have to judge whether or not that's walkable. I think it might be. We move those. Hey, yeah, how tall are you, ma'am? You seem short enough to fit. Okay, I think that's as easy as that. Yeah, let's watch them come out this side. Are they bonking their heads? No head bonking. Good enough for me. And then we will grab this node. Oh, that's all just one, isn't it? Okay, wonderful. That's getting used. And then the last path that we need to figure out is this whole connection thing here. But we need more residential. Awesome. That is what I'm looking for. I have taken that same pedestrian overpass as we used up there, and I've brought it from this road over to this area. So now these guys could come to work in here or whatever they gotta do. And I think that will have to suffice for now. I'm thinking about maybe adding something over here. We'll see how it goes. Let's finish up this episode by adding in a last couple bus lines to bring our Sims from the train and metro stations into these new little burbs that we have built together. When this video goes up, I should have been posting about 3 videos a week for a couple of weeks at least. Please let me know in the comments below how you are finding the schedule. Do you like what I'm putting out? Just give me a little bit of feedback if you have any. Of course, like the video if you liked the video. And guys, I'll catch you next time.